Welcome to Academies Australasia. Academies Australasia is a group of colleges with colleges in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Armidale, Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Perth, and Singapore. Please take note of the campus location in Brisbane. Our campuses are fitted out with computer labs connected with printers and internet access, our hairdressing and beauty salon, a breakout area where you can take your break, including microwaves and fridges, vending machines, and CCTV cameras for your own security. Please take note of the Academies Australasia website. This is how it looks once you land on the page. To locate the website, simply type in www.academies.edu.au, and here you'll find timetables and forms, email, access to Paradigm and e-learning, and more information on university pathways. Please also take note of the Academies Australasia Facebook page. Please give us a thumbs up and like us and share, and follow us for up-to-date information and announcements. There are 3 systems that you will use during your study. The first one is Paradigm. This is a student management system where you can enroll in subjects. The next one is e-learning, and this you will access regularly for classes, to access assessment details, any online resources and class notes, etc. Finally, you will also have your own Academies Australasia email. This will include your student number at studentmail@qld.academies.edu.au. This is the Academies Australasia Paradigm system. You will be using a username and password to log in. Here you can access and enroll in subjects. This is the e-learning platform, and here you will access your class notes, assessment details, and anything related to your class. You will be using this regularly. This is your email login page. Simply go to Google and enter your new account in the Gmail suite using your school email address provided to you, plus your password, which will be sent as instructions in an email to you. You will use your email regularly, so please learn and set this up on a device or to your computer and access your emails regularly, as the school will send you information to this email address. It is very important to access your emails regularly so you don't miss any important information. Overseas student health insurance cover. Every student has this, and it covers you from the date of arrival. It must be paid for the duration of the course, and it covers doctors, hospital, ambulance, and prescribed medicine. Student cards can be collected at school. Please check with Student Services for more information. Student support services. Studying abroad can be a very exciting thing to do. It can come with challenges. So we have student support services to help you while you're studying. If you have any issues regarding living and studying in Australia, please contact our Student Support Services officer, and these services are provided free of charge. Please take note of the contact details. If you're having any academic issues, please contact your course coordinator by arranging an appointment to see them. For legal services, please contact Legal Aid and Fair Trading. And for workplace-related issues, please contact the Fair Work Ombudsman. Administrative matters. You must inform the college if you change your name, your address, your contact details, emergency contact details, enrollment status, or visa status within 7 days of the change. This is very important in case the college needs to contact you to send you or communicate very important information with you. If we don't have your correct details, it's very hard for us to be able to send you the correct and important information. For transcripts and certificates, at the end of the course, you will receive a certificate which indicates your level of achievement. To receive a certificate, you do need a unique student identifier, also called a USI, and you won't obtain a certificate or qualification unless you have a USI. The student handbook and other important information is provided on the link below and has been emailed to you in a separate email. The student handbook contains information about college rules, regulations, policies, and academic requirements and is updated regularly. Please take the time to read it, and if you require further information or assistance, contact our staff at Student Services. They'll be more than happy to help. You will receive an email with the student information pack. Please take note of the student information pack. It has very important information in there, including your calendar. As previously mentioned, every student needs a USI to obtain a certificate or qualification. The USI details must be provided to us upon commencement of the course. USI details are entered and verified in the student management system. Details are in the student handbook as to how to apply for a USI and the steps on what to do. To get your USI, simply go to www.usi.gov.au. Click on Create your USI and follow the instructions. Keep a record of your USI. Then go to www.academies.edu.au, hover over Students and click on Submit USI. Please click here to submit your USI. Fill in your details, including the USI number that you previously recorded in the previous website, and then click Done. You will also have a student ID card that you need to have with you on college premises. For more information about student ID cards, please check with Student Services. Please also take note of any important dates in relation to your course. For changing courses, you must complete the application to change course form, outlining the reasons for the change. This is after you've commenced your enrollment. There is a fee of $150 to change your course, and you must submit the application before the closing date to change the course. So please take note of the end date of changing the course. If you have completed subjects from another institution or can demonstrate that you have equivalent current competencies, you may apply for recognition of prior learning, RPL, recognition of current competencies, RCC, or credit transfer, CT. For more information on this, please refer to the student handbook. Also, please take note there is a closing date to submit these documents and these requests. Exemptions may lead to the shortening of the course. It does not affect the Department of Home Affairs requirement that students on a student visa must undertake a full-time study workload of 20 contact hours per week. It does not lead to a reduction of fees payable. Students who wish to apply for RPL may do so by paying an RPL fee per competency. This fee does not apply to CT. Students must undertake a full-time study workload of 20 hours per week. Attendance is recorded for each subject. You must enroll in your subjects in Paradigm, and any absences must be supported by proper documentation like a medical certificate. You're expected to be punctual for lessons and for mobile phones to be switched to silent during classes. You're expected to submit all assessments on time. Assessments must be set out in acceptable format. They must be your own work, except in group projects, copied on completion, and a copy stored securely and submitted on time. We do not tolerate plagiarism, and we follow copyright laws. So you need to use references. There is no copying. Please make yourself familiar with plagiarism laws. We do not tolerate cheating. There's no cheating in exams or copying assessments. Failure to attempt an assessment. An alternative test or assessment could be arranged for special circumstances such as illness. Reassessments. If you fail an assessment, you may be allowed to undertake a reassessment for an additional fee. If you're unhappy with a grade, you must lodge your appeal within 2 weeks. The academic year is divided into 4 terms with 9 weeks in each term. Academic progress in each subject is monitored and assessed every term. You must access your results by the beginning of the next term for Paradigm, and you must complete all subjects. Unsatisfactory course progress. The college must report students who fail to meet the requirements for satisfactory course progress. Warning letters are issued every term. Contact course coordinator or student advisors. Failure to establish contact may lead to an intention to report notice. You have the right to appeal. An internal appeals form must be submitted within 20 working days of receiving an intention to report notice. And for more information, please refer to the student handbook. You may be allowed to defer or temporarily suspend your studies, including leave of absence, for compassionate or compelling circumstances. To apply for a leave of absence, you must apply where possible at least 2 weeks in advance. Contact Student Services and complete a leave of absence form along with documents supporting the application. All documents must be provided within 7 days of submitting the application, and failure to do so may result in your application being denied. There is no cost for this process. The college reserves the right to terminate, suspend, or cancel your enrolment for misbehaviour. You may refer to the student handbook for more details. If your enrolment is terminated, suspended, or cancelled by the college, you have 20 working days to access the appeals process. If you're unhappy about a decision or an action taken by the college or a trainer or other staff members, for academic complaints, raise the matter with the trainer or course coordinator. For other complaints, raise the matter with Student Services. If you're not satisfied or the matter is more serious, fill out a complaint form and resolve the matter with the course coordinator. Within 10 days, the course coordinator will contact you for further information. If you're still not satisfied, you may escalate the complaint to the Executive Director. You will be notified of the outcome of the appeal in writing within 10 working days. Should you feel that the problem cannot be resolved within the college, the Executive Director should be informed. You may also appeal to the Overseas Student Ombudsman, and please refer to the Student Handbook for more information on that. You have a right to be treated fairly, courteously, and with respect by all staff and other students. Private information to be treated with confidentiality. Access to the complaints and appeals procedures. You have the right to receive advice or counselling on academic matters from trainers and course coordinators. You have the right to opportunity to access welfare-related support services to assist with issues that may arise during your studies. Your responsibilities as a student is to be aware of safety and emergency procedures and to report danger, incidents and accidents and injuries to the college. Have your valid student ID within the college premises. Treat other students and staff with courtesy and respect. You have a responsibility to be punctual and regular in attendance, comply with assessment procedures, and inform the college of changes to your personal details, emergency contact details, visa or enrolment status. You have the responsibility to also obtain textbooks as required by trainers. Move quietly between classrooms, in corridors, and generally on college premises. Purchase a college copy card if you wish to copy or print information on copiers and printers in the college. You have a responsibility to pay your fees as required by the college and on time. Enroll scheduled subjects on the student management system by the 2nd week of term and access your Academies Australasia email account regularly. There is no smoking in the college building. This includes cigarettes, e-cigarettes and vaping and any other smoking device. You are not allowed to take food or drinks into the classrooms, harass students or staff, damage or misuse college property, be under the influence of alcohol or drugs on the college premises, and use Wi-Fi to send, search for, or download anything which could offend, embarrass, or threaten others. For payment of fees, fees are payable in advance. The due date is calculated from the course start date. You will have email and SMS reminders sent for payment of fees. Use your student number as a reference for online transfer. Please make sure to update and provide the correct mobile number to receive SMS reminders. Refund policy. At least one full term's notice in writing is required of any intention to withdraw from a course. Withdrawal appointment can be arranged with the student support officer. Students must complete the application for withdrawal of course form. Refunds will be paid within 4 weeks of receiving the application directly to the student or to another person who has been authorised by the student in writing. A statement explaining how the calculation will be provided. Other than when a visa is refused before commencement of course, there is no refund for non-refundable fees. There are no refunds after commencement of course. There is no refund for student defaults. This includes breaches of student visa, failed to commence the course, or for misbehaviour. For more information, please refer to the student handbook. On a student visa, you are restricted to 40 hours per fortnight of work once your course has commenced and during any period in which your course is in session. You are able to work unrestricted hours during any scheduled course break. Temporary relaxation of working hours for student visa holders. The Australian Government announced a temporary relaxation of student visa work limits to all sectors of the economy for all ongoing international students as well as new student arrivals who wish to commence a job prior to course commencement. This means that international students can work more than 40 hours a fortnight in any sector of the economy while studying. Any student who is unsure of their pay and entitlements or believes they have been underpaid while working in Australia can contact the Fair Work Ombudsman free of charge for information and assistance recovering unpaid entitlements. The Fair Work Ombudsman Fair Work info line is noted. Please take note. And it has a translation and interpreter service if you need assistance. Please take note of the website as well. For visa cancellation, the Department of Home Affairs has abolished automatic and mandatory student visa cancellation. A discretionary framework has come into effect instead, which means that if an international student breaches their visa conditions, the Department of Home Affairs will consider the individual circumstances of the breach. Our reporting process remains the same. We do have a privacy policy and it outlines why information is collected, how it's collected, how it's kept, how information is used, disclosure, and how other bodies handle your personal information, requests for information correction, any complaints. And for more information on this, please refer to the student handbook. Laws all students should know. Please refer to the student handbook for more information on the Anti-Discrimination Act, the Sexual Harassment Act, Copyright Act and Privacy Act. In emergencies, the emergency contact number in Australia is 000, that's 000, if there's a fire or any other emergency. Please evacuate the building if there's a fire and do not use the lift. Please use the stairs. Also keep this number for emergencies only. Please be aware of emergency procedures on campus and where the first aid kit is located. Please note, fire stairs may only be used in emergencies. Government fines apply for misuse. Please take note of emergency social media platforms where you can have access to regular updates from the emergency services. Please take note of the phone number. If there is an emergency on the college premises, please call this number. Please also take note that in the student handbook there is a list of numbers and contact details that you may need. Please take note of that in the student handbook. Thank you and enjoy your studies.